Hey there, superstar. This is Keren Eldad, the founder of With Enthusiasm Coaching, and I've got a big one for you. It's resolution season. And in this short video, I want to not talk about making resolutions. I'm sure you've made them all your life, and all my counterparts are out there making those videos. Instead, I want to talk to you about keeping those resolutions. Let me ask you, have you slipped before in the past? Have you kind of given up after deciding to go on a sugar cleanse and to really be gung-ho about not smoking and to really find the one this year and about going for the next step in your career? About starting that business? About writing that book? Okay, it's fine. If this sounds familiar to you, you are in incredibly good company because statistics are rather staggering and show in overwhelming numbers that people, and most people, quit their resolutions after just 2 weeks. And that's okay. There are a couple of obstacles in your way. We're going to go through them, blast through them, and then we're going to give you my top tips for not ever experiencing this again. So the number one obstacle to actually following through with your resolutions is fear. In this context, it is mostly the fear that we can't really have what we want, that it's too much or too big what we're asking, and that we're going to fail anyway. So why even start? Sometimes this manifests as a thought after just 2 weeks, you know what, I'm doing just fine and I don't even need this resolution. But know this. You remember why you made that resolution, don't you? Hello? It's because you know that you wanted the improvement. You know that something in your life has not been optimal. So get out of your own way and go for it. And don't stop me here and say, well, you know what, it doesn't really matter because even if I achieve my goals, I'm not going to be skinny like Giselle or amazing like Michael Jordan. None of this matters. Success comes in many forms and they all rock, and you owe it to yourself. The second obstacle is external fear, and those are what I like to call buzzkills. Those are the people around you who, instead of cheering you on when you go for that new resolution, tell you that it cannot be done. They tell you it's hard to start a business, that you're too old to start over, and so on and so forth. Ask yourself this, are they rocking their lives? Most likely not. So start learning to step aside and shut it down. And your third obstacle are simply your habits. I understand. Everybody understands. There's a lot of momentum behind bad habits that you are literally trying to change right now. Like going to the gym instead of sleeping in. That's fine. You can get there. The point here is to understand that this is a process, and the point of a process is that you must stick with it. You know you're worth it. You can do this, and a new era can start today. And now, here are my top 3 tips for staying this course. Number 1, make very few resolutions, no more than 3. We are not able to focus on more than that. We have so much time in the day, and really remove all the fluff and go for what really, really matters to you. Number 2, start replacing those negative thoughts and habits by practicing good ones that support you. This means that while you're in resolution mode, read great books that support you. Journal. Go to the spiritual gym. Fill your life with yes, you can voices. And speaking of those yes, you can voices, tip 3, get coached. Getting a coach changes the game. The immersion wakes you up, supports you, gives you the tools, and above all, gives you accountability. And everybody knows that, for example, when you're going for a new goal at the gym and you get a gym buddy, you're twice as likely to attend. I personally have bounced back from strife and hardship and grief in record time, and I want this for you too. Our virtual training programs offer transformation in 8 weeks, an optimal amount of time to start your year, don't you think? Just register on KerenEldad.com or ask me any questions. Until then, thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you know that whatever you're hoping and praying for, it is already here. Go get 'em.